Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? Let's go ahead and get connected to the IG, to the Instagram, y'all. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm live on the IG. Okay, so I'm here to help you expand and build upon your creativity, imagination, and innovation. Everything is created twice, first in the mind, then it becomes reality. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And you're going out there, do the work day after day, putting yourself out with yourself out there, confidence, but boldly, authentically, even though the success, the creation hasn't manifested and haven't arrived just yet. But you keep on going. So because you have this sense of urgency, because you know that the richest place on earth, the richest real estate on earth is the graveyard where dreams and goals and yourself, that who you wanted to be, who you wanted to see yourself as, die along with you because you did not have the courage to pursue it, or to be like, or to act your true self for the person you want to be. But that's all going to change because you have this go-getter energy to make things happen instead of waiting things to happen. This is the mindset, the method, the philosophy to awaken your inner God, known as create like a God. This is your man's Jaron W. Mitchell. Now, today I want to talk about outwitting the 7 deadly sins. If you guys know, see on my last live, I was talking about I was talking about a little bit of the book Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. And there's a lot of things that I end up listening to that audiobook, and I realized some things. I realized some things about this audiobook, about this book that was published in 2011, which he written in, I believe, 1937, and didn't get published until 2011. And that was that this right here, the 7 deadly sins are very real. I've been studying Napoleon Hill's philosophy in his books for years now, and it's really me thinking about a couple of things. I really discovered some things. I really understand some things. But before we go ahead and get on that topic, let me go ahead and make sure my YouTube is, the sound on it is going pretty well. I should have actually checked. I saw I was checking the audio was pretty good, but I just want to double check so that way there will not be any me not giving you this value, me talking and stuff. So let me go ahead and make sure that is cool. We are live and may hear an echo. Let me go ahead, give it a moment real quick, and you guys, I don't wait around sometimes. So that's what I want to see here and do. Facebook, there's not. I'm not getting on Facebook because they, I think I violated Facebook's terms, and then they ended up uh, blocking me because I used it against them. So let me see, because I said I had no regular service, which I don't understand why I have like boo boo internet service. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, we good. I hear it. All right. So go ahead and exit that real quick. So I got this on. Okay. All right, cool. So I can go ahead and talk about this. And me working reading this book, mostly Napoleon Hill's books, I end up discovering that the 7 deadly sins of Christianity is very, very real. Okay, it's real, and Napoleon has it on some of it on his 31 reasons causes of failing in life. The book Outwitting the Devil that I mentioned, he mentioned it multiple. There's some stuff that he mentioned a couple times, which we are going to be talking about, and I understand like, whoa, like the 7 deadly sins are very real, and these are emotion. You could say there are emotions, there are traps in a way to get you drifting, quote unquote, with the devil. And you know about this philosophy, create like a God, is that Satan, the definition of Satan, of the derivation of the word, means adversary, accuser, in which we are our own adversaries. And when we're our own accusers, we the one that lie and talk about and accuse ourselves of certain things. Okay, so with that, you know about this philosophy that we are the ones that holding ourselves back. Okay, there's no we the one that's doing it. There's no I guess figure or anything else. We the one that's creating the life that we are set upon ourselves. Okay, outwitting the seven deadly sins is philosophical. Oh my goodness, can't say the goddamn word, but philosophical and philosophy type of way. And I want to go ahead and talk about a little bit about these. And I am going to get more details in the specific episodes of my podcast, Creates Like a God. So that way you guys can understand and able to know about these in detail in philosophies, and I will be talking about it with other people as well and what they go and get to it. So let's go ahead and get to it, which is point number one. Today I'm talking about outwitting the seven deadly sins. Just a little brief description of some things. So the seven deadly sin of sloth, okay, is an avoidance of physical or spiritual work, which that's basically the sin of it, which I got on sin thinks deadlysins.com, I believe. But let's go ahead and look up the definition of this word and the derivation of this word. Okay, sloth. I may end up doing some drawing after this, by the way. If you guys don't know, let's do sloth. It comes up with the animal meaning because they're freaking slow. The animals are slow. If you've seen Zootopia, how they slow, they was getting through the DMV, they was taking forever. Okay, reluctance of work or make an effort, laziness. Okay, that's what it is. A slow movement, typically American mammal, which that's talking about the miracle. So the mammal. So and right here on Google, it says people ask why is sloth a sin, and according to this website right here, sloth is an indicator of spiritual laziness, basically a couch potato. And the reason why, let me see, often we think that the couch potato is being slothful. Slothful is a sin against, blah. We ain't talking about that with God, but it's also a sin against yourself. Okay, it's a sin against yourself. Reason why? Because you're being lazy, you're not getting anything done, you're moving in a slow pace. Success loves speed. Okay, not yeah, success loves speed. Be speedful, momentum, build the momentum. Okay, that's why I'm hopping on these lives. That's why I'm posting some stuff to build the momentum. Okay, so for sloth, let me see. Let me go back and see if I can find a deviation of this word. Sloth. It's probably in Latin. Let me see if I can find it. Which comes from actually Old English, which is slow. Okay, Old English from slow plus th. Okay, yeah, sloth. Yeah, slow. Okay, but reason why I'm bringing up sloth and what reason why I'm is a deadly sin, according to Think and Grow Rich, is that the habit of drifting. Okay, you're getting in a habit of drifting, which is you don't know, you're aimlessly moving, don't know where you're going, and is a form of laziness according to the book. And I haven't listened to it a while, but I'm gonna get back on listening to it. But it's a form of laziness, and it gets you in the habit of drifting, and it gets you aimlessly not moving or getting anywhere. Okay, so let's actually let's look up the definition of drifting. All right, drifting and drifting. Let's go ahead. I don't know why the internet's moving so damn slow. It says to carry slowly by a current or air or water, especially in the snow leaves behind the heaps. No, that's not it. Yes, not it. Drifting, being carried slowly by a current of air and water. That's one of them. Carried slowly. That's drift. Okay, drifting, and that word comes from. Oh, it comes from Africa. Interesting. Oh, drifting, snow drift. Interesting. Okay, but anyways, it comes from it's leading you to drift you're slowly moving, you're not don't you don't have no sense of urgency. And that's what I'm talking about with when I talk about my introduction, is that creating that sense of urgency. That's one of the fourth strategy, one of the strategies of 33 strategies of war, creating a sense of urgency, the death ground strategy. Okay, so you want to able to move, you're not physically moving, and you're not doing work, you're not something that's being spiritually lifting you up, that have that light, that spirit, that soul that drives you to do something, that keeps you to going. Okay, so with that, sorry, I'm over here hitting it, and I got a mic right here. Hopefully your ears don't hurt. But that's why it's a deadly sin. It's the same thing. Laziness, drifting. You're doing the same thing. You're drifting. Okay, let's go ahead and get to point to number two, which today's topic I'm talking about today is Outwitting the Devil. Just a little surface on here live, which is I said next one will be greed, in which I have here it says a desire of material gain or material wealth or gain, ignoring the realm of the spiritual, and it is also called avarice and conventionalness. Probably mispronounced that word, but here's the thing. Okay, spiritual gains. Okay, wealth. Basically, you're ignoring your spiritual self. You don't like your spiritual self, basically. Yeah, you need money. Go after material gains. But if it's not lifting up your soul of what you're doing, some people may want to do 10,000, a million. Hey, I'm going for a billion, honestly. I'm here to build a legacy I'm here to build a legacy. That's what I'm looking to do is build a legacy. So a material gain without spiritual in the form of money with Grant Cardone, I'm on his programs, they talk about it. It's a form of spiritual. Okay, money is nothing but energy. Material gain, everything in the universe is made up of energy. Okay, energy cannot be created or destroyed, or can transform one form to another. And with that, with a material desire for material gain, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But right here it says that basically ignoring the spirit, what lit you up, what lights you on fire, that spiritual, that soul that lit you up to go do something, your purpose. Okay, so with that, greed cannot just be material, not just with material wealth or gain, but you're ignoring certain things about yourself, your higher self, that connection of yourself, and everything like that. So with that, it is a deadly sin. It is. There's nothing wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong of like, yeah, I wanting money, of course, material gain, excessively wanting something, but without having the spiritual asset of it, which is, I talk about it, the Trinity, which is mind, body, and soul. Okay, your mind, body, and soul has to align it. None of them, neither one of them are better than the other. They all work together. So do not ignore your spirituality, your spirit, yourself, that voice that said that's something that gets you to go for the greater purpose, and you're denying your purpose and just chasing material gains, material wealth. Okay, let's go ahead and get to point number three, which today's I'm talking about today is outwitting the seven deadly sins, which is wrath. Seven deadly sin of wrath. And this is a manifestation of individual who springs love and ops instead of fury, and it's anger. Okay, and why this is a wrath? Because you could do something that can you're blinded by and let your anger of emotion take control, and you do something that you don't want to do and can cost you your freedom, can cost you something else. Okay, it can cost you a lot. You're making decisions off your anger. Okay, anger, walk away. You can make bad decisions through your anger. Anger is good in certain ways. Anger is good to get you up and moving, and get you going, to get that wrath and fear. I mean, now that wrath, that anger, just to you take that energy, take that, like I said, energy cannot be created and destroyed. Take that energy and use it something for somewhere else, for something else, so that way you will not be able to be blinded by your anger to do stupid shit, to do stupid stuff. Okay, you don't to do stupid things. Okay, you don't want to be controlled by your anger. A man or even a person that's not is controlled is and not control their emotion. They're ruled by their emotion. They are a slave to their own emotions. They're a slave to your own emotions. So you got to outwit this, and you going to have to. I'm gonna give you some tools in the breakdown, some podcast episodes of what you need to do to order to outwit, to order to use these tools to maneuver your way out of these seven deadly sins that will affect your life in a negative way. Okay, so anger could be used in a good thing, but you do not want to make certain decisions. You don't want to be ruled by your emotions. You want to control your anger. You want to control your emotions. Okay, let's get to point number four, which today's topic I'm talking about today is outwitting the seven deadly sins. And I like to talk about lust. Lust is something that I think today age is very, say, interesting in a way. Okay, right here it says in a is an ordinary craving for pleasures of the body. Okay, which this is X 3X sex, anything like that. Lust and love cannot exist. They cannot coexist. And according to Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, the devil talks about how sex, energy, and sex can it needs to be able to serve mankind. Basically, in Think and Grow Rich, which is the mystery of sex transmutation, which is carrying as a man is carrying your seed. Okay, carrying you're not releasing. Okay, you're self you're delaying gratification. Okay, you're keeping your seed in, and that's what brings in sexual converting that energy into working on your goals. And I remember, I believe I was talking about this because I did this 90-day no fap thing. Okay, changed my life, and I understand how sex transmutation worked. And my mentor the other day was talking about, people was on the story and was talking about masturbation or something like that. People will not understand, man. Pornography this day and age is a big problem. It's the new drug. Okay, they make books, there's studies on it, and it actually affects men, and it affected me in a negative way. So with that, you be weak to sexual desires. You'll be weak to it. Okay, you will be weak to sexual desires, and will be able to you be a slave to it. You'll be slave to your own desires, just like you're slave to your own emotions, not able to control your emotion, your anger, and not able to get up and move, and not be able to get up. That's an emotion, feeling lazy, doing it even though I don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like doing it. So with that, you're not able to control your emotion, delayed gratification, and its affect mostly men. And my mentor was talking about that. He was telling me be careful to I guess people didn't know, some people didn't understand and about that. And that is a 90-day challenge, and most men they probably don't want to talk about it. It's fine, they don't want to talk about it, but porn porn addiction is very real, man. It's real, and people do not able to control their sex emotions. That's one thing I could say is get away from porn. Don't watch porn. Get away from it. You don't need it. It affects you in a negative way, and as a man, it makes you weak. It makes you weak, stripping you from your masculinity, and you be a slave to your own sexual desires. And there's I say a verse in the Bible when God, well, I think it was Jesus, or I don't know who remember was talking about it, but it says you cannot serve two masters. You either hate the one and you either despise the one and love the other. Okay, that's the same thing. Same thing in this situation. You can't not love money, or you can say God at the same, or you cannot serve two masters at the same time. Do you want to be a slave to your own sexual desires, or you want to be able to master and control and delay gratification in order, like, man, I, you're able to control that and your sex energy, and able to use that to serve mankind, basically to build yourself up and able to create some shit, create some things, and able to build as a man. Let's get to point number. I see. Let's get to point number 5. Today's topic I'm talking about today is outwitting the 7 deadly sins, 7 deadly habits, you can say, or whatever it is, attributes. Another one is gluttony. Okay, an ordinary desire to consume more than what that which is once required. It's called, basically, you could say, because we're a consume based society in America. Okay, we're consuming. Okay, we're consume, and they could say spending money, buying stuff, spending money than more than you need. But this is mostly going towards food, overweight. Okay, it's the same thing. You say gluttony. You say gluttony. The same thing with spending, not able to save, has his habit to save, and able to invest, save that money and invest in other assets and stuff like that. So with that, but this is mainly with food. The number one causes of death in America is heart disease. Okay, so that for me, I have a big problem with the body positivity movement. I really have a big problem with that, is because they're promoting unhealthiness. Okay, unhealthiness. Okay, overweightness. Okay, and it's not good. It's not. It's, to me, it's not good. It's not good at all, man. They're promoting that, and it's not good. Every single one of us can have to work on ourselves. You just gotta change some things. You gotta shift. You gotta keep doing it, and how you're able to change some things about your life. Okay, but that's not just with food. It's also gonna be, you could say, anything consuming. Can you consuming too much stuff and know you got to do something else? You're consuming, you being the pig, which is a professional information gatherer. You're consuming a whole bunch of information, but you're not using that information to able to serve mankind. Okay, so with that, with gluttony, this is mainly on gluttony, which is food and your digestions, your body, and everything like that. This will mainly with this. I say with this for. I'll be talking about it more with that. But you're gonna have to take care of yourself. From Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, he talks about how the devil, quote unquote, talks about how he able to get people the habit of drifting is consumption of rich foods that blocks the intestinal sewer system of the body to not able to have them think straight, and it causes you to slow down, able to not able to think properly, and able to affect your health, okay, which is one of the six ghosts of fear. So with that, you're going to have to take care of yourself, work on yourself of your body. This body, you only get one body, there's no other body you can get, okay? You take care of your mechanism, take care of your body, okay? It's like a car, take care of it, take very good care of it, okay? Let's go to point number 6. Today's topic I'm talking about today is outwitting the 7 deadly sins, which is envy, okay? The desire for other traits, status, ability, and situations. Okay, everyone's situation is differently. Okay, I could be envious about my little brother and say, "Hey, man, I mean, I wanted to be 6 foot for a basketball player. I'm not 6 foot. I'm not even average height. I'm 5'6". Okay, I'm not even average height, so I'm 5'6". I could complain about, oh man, and be envious about other people who their height and all this other stuff, and quote unquote girls don't date guys at 5'6" that are small or blah 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 and all this other stuff. Man, women don't really care. Some women say that's a big deal. Some women don't really care about that. Honestly, I know it's bull. It's BS basically. It's not big on the list. But with that, I could be envious about that. I could be envious in certain situations. Nah, man, I accept some things, man. Accept it. You're gonna have to accept. That's the gene. Basically, that's the gene pool. You know, that's the gene lottery. I lost that gene lottery. I got what I got, and I'm accepting it. Okay, I'm accepting what my genes, what my mom and dad, whatever I got gave me, and I'm 5'6" and all the other stuff. I'm accepting it. Okay, and able to, as you say, other traits. You could develop some traits, man. There's negative traits and positive traits. You can develop some traits. You could build your status. You could build your abilities, your situation. You may not be able to be strong suited somebody else's strength and abilities or whatever it is, but you got to work with what you got. You got to able to build what you got. If you got something, you can go out there and work at it, work towards it, and build that trait, that ability that you want. It's going to take time. You know, you're going to have to plant the seed, water every single day. So with that, you're going to have to outwit that envy, the emotion of envy, which is also jealousy. Okay, avoid jealous. I don't say avoid it, but outwit jealousy. You're gonna get jealous. I got jealous. There's a time I got jealous. There's a time I got envious. I checked myself, not wreck it myself, but I was able to do all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the last point. Point number 7. Today's topic is exclusive. Today's topic, which is outwin the 7 deadly sins. The 7 deadly sin number 7 is just pride. Okay, the exclusive belief in one's own ability that interferes with the individual recognizing of the grace of God. It has been called the sin of which others arise. Pride is also known as vanity. Okay, I'll say a little bit of ego in this way, which there's a acronym that Dre Baldwin Working Game Podcast. Shout out to Dre, which is which is basically one of those one. Oh my goodness, ego has an acronym. You got to earn your ego. Um, G, you gotta have the game to back it up. And O, which is outstanding. You gotta be outstanding. You gotta be able to separate yourself and not be outstanding. Okay, you gotta earn. Ego's got to be earned. Okay, a lot of people talking about, oh, you gotta let go of the ego, let go of the ego. We need ego. Look up the definition of ego. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to check our ego. Yes, ego is the enemy. Okay, it talks about it in the Bible as well. It is the enemy, but you're gonna have to control it. You're gonna have to control your ego. You're gonna have, sometimes, yeah, you're gonna have to let it go. Sometimes you're gonna need it, but our ego is there to protect, supposedly to protect us. You know, but that's what it's for. And pride is another one, man. Some people could take pride in some things and not able to take not able to do certain things because they too prideful. You know, oh, I don't want to read a book. I don't want to read a book. I'm prideful. Doing, you know, some things. Pride can either be a negative and a positive, but you're gonna have to check yourself with pride. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Really like I didn't get that much people here. It's all good. Show up every single day, even though you ain't got no audience. It's all freaking good, my brothers. Anybody watch replay, hit type in replay. Let a brother know If you want to know more what I do or get more updates, text me at 661 not 21, but 727 7816 661 2 661 2 727 7816. Okay, that's it for the day. Not gonna recap, but let's go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and recap. Okay, recap: sloth, which is laziness; greed doesn't have to be just material wealth; anger, which is wrath, said the W sin and wrath; lust. Okay, no, love and lust cannot coexist, and you have to control and delay gratification. Gluttony, not just have to do with food. However, I'll be talking about more with the food with that one because the number one deaths in America is heart disease that's coming from obesity. Okay, envy. Okay, can't I had to accept the gene pool that I got, but I could able to control and build myself to get some certain traits that I can have. I can build my status, I can build my ability, and I can put myself and create myself in certain positions that I want to be in. And pride, don't let your pride get in the way. Your ego, your vanity, and according to Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil, how to he uses tools like vanity towards women and ego towards men to get them in the habit of drifting. And that's the same thing with the other ones. Okay. So let me go ahead and end this on Instagram. Okay. Instagram, you see that? You hear that? Text me 661 727 7816. 661 727 7816. If you're looking to do some business with me, I'm looking for ambitious people. Make sure you go ahead and go to jaronwmitchell.com and get your free assessment on what I do in online business and what type of on YouTube. Yeah, I got a little connection. And make sure Instagram as well. Follow your boy. Same thing on YouTube. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out. HBO special. Help a brother out. The goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's a big goal. May not be able to reach it, but I gotta go for big goals to 10x. All right. Po folks is not where we at. It's where we come from. Always creates like a God. All right. And for YouTube, I just ended right here. I'm probably going to end it actually. I was gonna see if I was gonna do some drawing and stuff like that after. I'm actually gonna end it. So you heard it. All right. There's not many people on here. There's one. Thank you for showing up, even though you're showing up late. Go ahead and watch the replay and let's see where it goes, man. If you have any value, let me know. Share and learn how to outwit the devil. Today I just went over the surface of it, just the surface of it. But there's more to be learned. What I'm going to be talking about with this philosophy. All right. So YouTube, um, Periscope, and even Twitch, which those are three I'm on. Facebook, I got blocked because I ended up actually, let me put it right here. I didn't put it up. I didn't put it up through the whole damn thing, actually. Wow, there you go. But I didn't put up through the whole damn thing. But Facebook, I ended up getting blocked on Facebook. Or should I actually do it? Nah, I ended up getting blocked on Facebook. I guess I ended up messing up their policies or whatever they got going on, and that's because I forgot what the YouTube links I put set up and everything, and I did it on YouTube, and they ended up goodness, they ended up blocking me. So I'm temporarily locked out of Facebook, which is funny, but it's whatever. It's my fault. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I should be drawing. Let me see what I got. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I'm probably gonna draw tonight. It's 10:04, and your man's need. Actually, cancel that. Let me post this real quick. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm about to post this on the IG. I just share on IG. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Everything's black. Go ahead. And I'm gonna do some drawing. I'll probably do some little bit of drawing. Just some basic stuff. It ain't gonna be no super stuff. It's probably gonna be circles and squares and do some gesture drawings. Do some of that right after this. And even though Instagram is gonna be a little different, let me go ahead and put this at the bottom of the link. Give me a moment while I sort this out. While I sort this out. Oops. Say my real phone number 727-7816. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. See what we got. IG. Let's see what we got. IG. Just give me a moment. About to do some drawings. Actually, I should. I need to do that to get right back to the drawing skills. See, hold up, let me turn this down because I'm going to end up doing something I don't need. I mean, it's gonna be doing some crazy stuff. It's not letting me. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I just post it. It's all right. Bye. All right. So with that, y'all, you want something I figured out how to be drawing and taking notes from the iPad. Let me see. Oops. Actually, is it already on here? Let me go ahead. Share screen. Let me see if it pops up. No, it's not popping up. Hold up. Did I exit? Yeah, I exited out. Let's see. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Actually, I see I got two. You got two viewers on here. See, let me know. Comment. I want to know where y'all tuning in from. Let's see. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Or not two followers, maybe just one. So I'm looking at something real quick. All right, let's go ahead. All right, cool. It's up. Let's go ahead and share it. Share video. Share. Oh, snaps. There we go. Boom, baby, boom. See how it comes up on here. Let me see. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Actually. Oop. Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff right here. See if it gives me. Nope. Oh, it was working earlier. It's doing some weird stuff. Hold up. Where's my Apple Pen? Where is the Apple Pen? I don't know what I did with my pen, bruh. I'm gonna draw. I don't know what I did with my goddamn Apple Pen. Bruh. Shoot. Anyways, anybody new that's here, man? Y'all can go back and tune in today. I'm John. I already did some talking. Outwitting Seven Deadly Sins. Just skimmed the little surface of it. Just did a little brief introduction, talking about it. But hold on, because it's not even coming up. Actually, let me remove this. Let me remove it. Actually, let me see. It don't want to work. Let me go to share screen. Okay, blah blah blah. Windows. Interesting. Try this again. Let's try it. Oh, it can't. It was up already. go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. There we go. I think on Twitch, I have this on podcast show or something like that. So if anybody come on here, it's gonna be like, hey, this ain't no show. Let's see what this guy. Share. There we go. All right. Cool. See if it's coming up. Let's see if it's coming up. Interesting. It's not doing it. Let me see. Let me know. Actually, let me see. Look like I'm having trouble with it. Look like I'm having trouble with it. Go back to it. See how it looks. See how it looks on YouTube. For some, yeah. Oh, there it's coming up. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking at that. That's looking weird, man. I ain't liking how that look. Connection sucks right now. I don't know why. I even have it hooked the internet stuff hooked the internet cable hooked up to the computer, and it's still not doing great service to me now. Ish, boo, service. It's loading up slow. Yeah, I see it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, for some reason it don't want to. Let me see. Let me go to. Yeah. Damn, Daniel. Wanted to do it from the iPad, man. Dang, Daniel. Try this again, y'all. Let's try this again. Nah, I'm just probably gonna end it tonight then. Actually wanted to do some drawing, some studies. Frequency equals greatness, my man. Equal. Let's see if it pops up like this. Or it could just be my service. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But... Who messaged me? All right, let's go ahead. Boom. All right. Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with that. That is weird. It was working perfectly fine earlier. Now it wants to mess up. Well, I can't do nothing about that, man. Can't do nothing about that, you know. Oop. Yeah. I actually like how this moving, bro. Yeah. So actually, what brush I'm using? Oh, okay, basic brush. All right, cool. Oops. That's eraser. Pull it down a little bit. Yeah, don't know why it's acting up. Have to figure out why it's doing that, or what I can do, which is going to be freaking weird. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, I'm probably going to end it tonight. Try one more time. Stop scratching. Square. Share screen. Yeah, it's the software. It's this whatever's going on right here. Well, it is a free type of trial type of thing. So I was looking up how to convert all that. Let me see. Yes, exit. Exit. Go ahead and go back to that program. Because for some reason, I actually wanted to hop on Maya, Autodesk Maya, but for some reason, it's not going on. It's not installing on my computer. The new computer I'm using is it's a lot. It's everything's outdated. I have to get new components for it, and it's outdated. I have 2016 stuff on there, man, and I can't use certain things, certain programs on. So let's go ahead and let's put the full screen up. Hold up, man. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's some weird. I don't like that, but whatever. 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 Doing some weird stuff. I don't like how this coming out. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Didn't know about this. Let me see. Full layout. I just clicked on something. Oh, snaps. Oh, yeah. Okay. That works. But if I try to do this again, showing my face, yeah, it doesn't know it. All right. We're just going to go right back to that one. All right. It's cool. So I know this is a software. I haven't got the new software yet, but this is actually what I'm going to be doing on here. I already talked what I wanted to talk about. Just do some practicing, man. So fundamentals with drawing is circles, strong circles, because everything is in shapes. That's what I'm learning. And for me being around artists and even family members that's not artists, is my family. Some of my family members used to think like, oh, drawing out of your head makes you a great artist. But actually that's not the case. I learned that many of the professional artists always say use reference, draw for your head. However, you can use exercises like this. If you master these exercises, you'll be able to draw out of your head, but they always recommend references. You draw out of your head and from imagination, you're basically challenging yourself. It's like a creative challenge of drawing out of your head. It doesn't make you a great artist, but the fundamentals to everything, just like I used to play basketball. So the fundamentals of basketball, you got the fundamentals of martial arts, you got the fundamentals of even sales, which I'm learning. I invest in some stuff with Grant Cardone. I mean, not with, but I invested some stuff into myself with Grant Cardone and about sales, man. Sales is the highest paid profession. And if you're a sales, I mean, if you're artists, I do suggest you guys, anybody that comes across this, I do suggest you guys learn about sales, negotiation, follow up, and closing. I talked about that a little bit on a video on my Facebook. Just a little video, a little surface of it, but I will be looking to give you guys some more value. I'll be looking to you say um, do more, man. You know, one of the 17 principles of success is the habit of taking an extra mile, man. Getting more, doing more what you paid for, man. Which that's one of the 17 principles of success. And you know, I brought up Napoleon Hill today's live, and it was mostly actually I should do like stuff like this, man. It's actually giving me a little bit of ideas now. But draw over and start talking. But with that, oh, what happened right here? Um, it's kind of weird. Oh, I'm tripping. But go ahead, hide that for a moment. Put this up here, and put this down here actually, and yeah, that's actually his book, The Master Keys to Riches. I studied a lot of Napoleon Hill. I haven't been studying recently lately, but I will be getting back to it. Right now, I'm just mostly been studying Robert Greene's books. That's another author I actually like. 48 Laws of Power, 33 Strategies of War. Those two books I've been on right now. He also has Art of Seduction and Mastery, and also the 50th Law with 50 Cent. Curtis Jackson, and his newest book that came out was The Human Laws of Human Nature. It's good to know those things. Read through this book. Always invest in yourself, man. I did a little TikTok. If you all on my, I actually shared it on my YouTube, which YouTube can only do 15 seconds. But one of the three dangerous habits of human beings is is not reading. They take somebody, they don't read, and people don't read. I think average people maybe have like a seventh grade or eighth grade level or something like that. Could be wrong. Um, but there's a saying I remember hearing, which is if you want to keep a secret, put it in a book because people don't read. Read, man. Read, educate yourself, keep learning. But also with today, what we got to learn today is we're in an information age. So with that, with being in an information age, and what's going on with the media, and you can't really truly trust the news networks, because they're competing with someone like me, which I am actually doing lives. They looking to grab people's attention. So one of those that's actually one of the five forms of investment. But you don't know, if you guys don't know what the five forms of investment is, which is time, energy, focus, and attention. Okay, so they are competing for attention, and they're looking to. They know how the brain works. We're automatically with fear. We think of fear and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to be able to control your fear, which study Napoleon Hill stuff. He has a six ghosts of fear, which I'll probably do a live. Actually, that's probably the next live I do tomorrow with this six ghosts of fear, and able and understand actually right now, and today, that I truly believe that one of the six ghosts of fear is a fear of criticism, which everyone right now, you have cancel culture going around and trying to cancel everybody, even though they it's kind of ridiculous. They even do cancel culture. Got this. Actually, we'll do a video on that too as well. I'll put that in my. I gotta write that stuff. Actually, write that stuff down, which is doing these art fixes, man. Like that's disrespectful towards artists, man. Doing an art fix and criticizing somebody's work without even asking, and doing that. People are gonna get for attention, man. But the news, you're gonna have to nah, my goodness, like read between the lines of what's real information, what's false information, because some of it's half true and some of it's half false. So you're gonna able nowadays you're gonna have to look for the information. You have to dig and deep and look for it. You can't just be like, hey, all day news, blah blah. So I say F the news. Don't really watch the news. I don't watch the news, man. I don't, And from me also investing in Grant Cardone's programs, man. Grant Cardone's Cardone U and everything like that. People can also be the bad bearer of bad news. People around you, they spreading bad news. You yourself can talk about bad news, gossip, and all this. Have you heard of someone blah 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 divorce, someone cheated, man, just you bear bad news, man. Y'all go ahead and spreading negativity. You can be a conductor of negativity. You don't have to just be the news. You could be the news carrying all that stuff, man. So go ahead and do all that. I mean, don't do all that. Just be careful what you saying and what you talking, and who's around you, and can change your emotional state. And I believe emotions, um, I think the word is like more like movement, get you to move. Okay, get you to move. That's why, if you guys don't know, right here, sales, which everyone's a salesperson. Okay, everyone's a salesperson. And with sales, they say you want to sell emotional in clothes, which is a wholly totally different skill than selling, which is more like you're closing, you're finishing the job, and you have to close logically. Okay. The whole purpose of everyone sells, man. Everyone's a salesperson. Remember that. Don't take sales the wrong way. Everyone is a salesperson. Okay. So with that, what's going on? Fucking with that, just embrace it, man. Like if you want to increase your income, sales is a high income, a high income earning. If if you know the numbers and what why it's important to um, learn the skill of sales, also follow up, also learn negotiation, and also able to. Actually, I'm not doing 3D. I don't know why I'm doing 3D stuff right now. I'm supposed to be doing this. Um, yeah, just embrace it. Embrace sales, man. Embrace it because you know your closing. It depends on what's in your bank account. Okay, reflection of your bank account. If you got not that much money, it's because you're an inability of closing very well or having a number of closing. Okay, so talk to people, which Grant Cardone talks about building up a pipeline and able to talk to everyone. And people because not everyone's gonna buy the first time around. So, you guys, anybody's doing artwork, any type of business that you're doing, man, just follow up, man. Just follow up. Have some stuff that you're able to help and serve your customers and have a great service, man. You know, the hardest thing is getting started doing the business and actually keeping up. Which Dre all day, Dre Ball on Working Game podcast, some of the stuff. Which shout out to him because some of his stuff I do talk about is some of the framework of my flow and philosophy of create like God. Is that confidence, self discipline, stuff like that, and initiative, doing the work day after day. And he has this thing called the third day. He called it the third day. You know, Professionals, the third day it creeps in is like, oh man, I don't feel like doing it, but you go out and do it anyway. You don't want to do it. So with that, you want to have to go ahead and keep going, man. So that's why I used to do some drawings every day. I'm getting right back into it, man, and that's why I'm doing these type of like drawings right here. You can see not really drawings, but more of the fundamentals of shapes and stuff like that. Um, is to able to and me not able to trying to make it perfect or anything like that, man. It's just let's go ahead and overlapping it, following through, which that's actually one of the 12 principles of animation is follow through. But other than that, man, ladies, ladies and gentlemen, um, you know, frequency equal greatness, man. I was drawing and all that. I used to do it all the time, looking to get better. And yeah, you got to draw, and you got to know what to draw and how to and how to and practice the right way, man. Because you can't practice the wrong way, and some things you're gonna have to really be willing to unlearn. Which everyone here is. I mean, for me, I have to willing to unlearn a lot of things, man. So just as when you growing up, just don't just question things, man. Question, think for yourself. Think, okay, why this, why that. It's good to question things because then you be able to have your own, probably build your own solutions. I don't know, not well, probably some stuff will come up, but um you're asking questions. You're asking questions, the right questions. Okay, if you ain't getting the results that you want, you gotta ask the right questions. You know, the right ones, not the wrong ones. If you got the wrong ones, you could get in the wrong results. It ain't school where you want to be right and you can find the answer. No, you gotta ask the right questions. But Dre was talking about some stuff like that, which probably paraphrasing everything that he's saying. Don't quote me. Don't quote on me him saying all that. Um, but yeah, man, just keep it going. Keep it going. You guys got some dreams and goals you want to accomplish. Go for it, man. If you want to be an actor, do it. If you got something you want to accomplish, man, do it. Keep investing in yourself. Keep reading books. Remember, reading books and having even a mentor and all that, man. You're taking a time machine. You're hacking. You're getting away the time, and you're cutting the time in half. And reading books is learning from other people's perspectives and how their experience is, and also you're learning from them. And wisdom is gathering, not just being a pig, which is a professional information gathering, just grabbing information. What you're doing is you're learning all this knowledge. You're able to organize it, teach other people about it. Also, as well, is that wisdom, you're learning how to apply that knowledge. Some things I come to find out, I come to realize some things can be contradicting, but they can also be right. Okay, there's some things you could say, oh, the Bible contradicts itself, or even the book 48 Laws of Power, which is got um, one law says be loud, and the other one says be quiet. Don't talk less and all that, and you like, oh, that's contradicting, yeah, but you gotta learn how to apply that knowledge in certain situations where you okay, yeah, it's a time to be loud. Okay, then it's a time to be quiet and stay and they say less. They say less than necessary. That's one of the laws actually. So let me see what I got. Oh, okay. That's another one. Let's do triangles. So yeah. Oops. Go ahead. What the hell? Oh yeah. Okay. There. There. So with that, I'm drawing some good. I think that was squares. That wasn't rectangle. Yeah, kind of rectangles, squares or whatever. Just draw some triangles. Yeah, these shapes will help. You ain't trying to. Actually, I could just do this. Bow, but nah, I ain't trying to do all that. Same thing with, could do that, but that's not what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to act like I'm doing it like a regular sketchbook right now. Just building these, working that shoulder. That's how you want to draw from the shoulder, not the wrist. So yeah, man. I'm looking to do more of these, and I'm probably gonna be not doing. I want to do some streaming and stuff like that. So that. Oh, snaps. Let's see real quick. Actually, give me a moment. See what we got going on here. Got something mentor call. No, actually, I need to delete that off my calendar. All right. Let me go ahead. Hold up. Give me a moment, y'all. So, yeah, man, just keep guys dreams you guys have, man. Just keep it pushing, man. And make something happen. You know. So let me see. Hold up. Checking something real quick. And see what's going on. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Keep working on yourself. Some things can be struggling, or I say pain and all that other stuff that it can help you build yourself. Oops. Just saying something, see what's going on. But let's go ahead. Get right back to it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I know from here it was the y'all watch anime. There's also the seven deadly sins anime, which is on Netflix. Which man, honestly, season one and two, season one and two was good, but the other seasons I end up it was not great. Kind of killed it for me, with the animation and stuff, and didn't do justice with it, man. And that's why I got. You could say, if you look at it, I picked the thumbnail. Um, Elizabeth of of Seven Deadly Sins, Manilotus and Escanor, which man, Escanor's a beast. That um the pride, the lion sin of pride, I believe. All right, the manga actually ended, and now they got the four horsemen of apocalypse. Oh, that was actually my eraser. Okay. Which yeah. Just looking over to build these drawing skills right back. Sometimes I'll be getting stuck, but I need to get right back into my drawing skills. I do 3D stuff as well, and able to use all what I'm learning with grants, all the stuff that I'm learning, able to use it in what I really want to do. Have my own animation gaming company and do some other stuff, and I'm still going to do some online business stuff, still going to be part of that, but I know for me it's going to change how I was at. Actually, you guys don't know. I actually been to the 10X HQ, been to 10X Day, been over there in Miami for the first time and all that, and it's a crazy environment, man. I actually want make a company, man. I actually want my I actually want my company like that too, man. Anybody that's actually I get any artists that's on the team, build have on my team, man. Shoot, it's we about to be all build a freaking movement, man. I mean, I want to build a strong company. Look at that. I can actually see a nose. I don't know if y'all can. I can actually be a nose. But yeah, shapes, shapes, shapes. Everything in I mean, everything with drawing is shapes. So wonder, 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 wonder. Also, guys, listening, you can become a patron on my Patreon, which I am going to. When I create my Create Like God podcast, there's going to be episodes which they're going to be on the Patreon first. They're going to be their access first on there. At least pay. It's probably gonna see how that goes. Maybe $10. I don't know, depending on what's here. I put 25. Um, able to get some podcast stuff early, and yeah, man, support the stuff that I'm doing, and not just podcasts, artwork and stuff that I'm doing. And I know that now I'm figuring out that I need more new components onto my computer. Actually, how many? I already did. Oh, snaps. Okay, let's go ahead. It's actually I just finished that page. I already started it, and yeah, you can go to Patreon, which I say into the realm of the gods. And yeah, man, just pick your tier and support what I'm doing. You just type in patreon.com / Jaron Mitchell. And yeah, I'll pop up. I'm looking to, anybody get credit, anybody that's on there, I give y'all, depending on, I think it's the last two tiers, I give y'all shout on my YouTube, some other platform, my podcast as well. Thank you guys being a producer and executive producer, and any type of books that I make, put your names in it. And for patrons, man, any type of any stuff I'm working, maybe do some Kickstarter. Depends how stuff goes, man. It's not 100%. It just depends, and y'all continue want me to do stuff like, create some good content, which I gotta create some content. I know y'all probably don't 100% trust me. Like, man, this one man only got like a couple videos. We don't know who he is, man. Just like what I'm creating, like what I'm doing. Support me. Let's go ahead and do ellipses. I don't know what ellipses are. That's those are ellipses. It's kind of like that type of circle. But y'all don't know. This is why shapes are important. I'm gonna show y'all something. This is why shapes are important. See, I can actually let me do. Show y'all. This can be the spine right here. You got. Let's put. How drawing's supposed to be. This is the structure of it. Oops, that's so freaking weird, freaking pose, but you get the gist of it. Oops, let's go ahead. What time is it? I'm trying to go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep early. Also, I gotta do something else before I go to sleep. Some training in the back. But let me go ahead and erase all. Blah blah blah. But anyways, oh snaps, hit that erase for some reason. But yeah, these are ellipses. Supposed to do rectangles too. But yeah, it's just gotta do. Actually, before I go in, I'm not gonna show this, but hold on, quickposes.com. Also, I didn't mention this. I do have my domain and every website already set up. I just need to put some work on there, which y'all can go to theartofjwn.com and you'll see my website. There's nothing on there just yet. That's that website. And you got jaronmitchell.com, and which is my main website, which there's some stuff I need to tweak on there. And then you got my assessment, which is jaronwmitchell.com. You're looking to learn new skills, high paying skills, how the online works and what how I do. I describe everything that in about a 20-minute assessment, which is kind of like answers and surveys type of way. You read through it and you understand what I'm doing and how you can start having a business online. I am here to help you guys become the 1% of making money online and awaken your inner God, which I'm saying inner God, which means your creative potential. Okay. God, you can say I use the reference of God as the creator. You know, he created the universe. Okay. So we are all creative beings, man. We're here to on the planet to serve and to create, to build, you know, which in Jesus, which if you study and he talks about more of service, you know, be of service. Master serves, be at service. He served. He was serving his community. He was serving, you could say, the kingdom of God. You can say something like that. Yeah, you can say something. So what you doing to serve, man? What type of service you want to provide? You know, that's why I'm kind of. That's why I'm not kind of. That's why I am grateful of learning what I'm learning with sales, with Grant Cardone's programs, and all the other stuff that I'm going on this journey, because it's building my confidence, building me. It took me out of my comfort zone, man. I used to be a homebody. I used to be like, I guess, an introvert, you can say. Now, I got so much confidence, or there's so much stuff that I've been doing and taking some challenges and doing it. Now it's like, okay, I'm not so much afraid of doing live videos. I'm not so much afraid of doing videos. I'm not such afraid of getting myself on the camera. I used to be afraid of all that, and I wasn't sure. You know, I used to be afraid. You know, even with the philosophy or me saying create like a god, or saying we're co-creators or quote unquote co-gods, because you know we are created in God's image. And if you look up the definition of image, which is to imitate, to copy, you know, so we are the copy of the original source, the main source, or you could say the energy of which is God. So, or you could say, you know, a higher power, you know, depending on the word. You don't have to even say God. You can say something else, man. I just saying create like God because I don't know, it sounds catchy to me. It sounds catchy to me. And there's a quote somebody said, which not I know someone said Constantine. I'm gonna butcher his name. Actually, what how many? Yeah, Constantine. You can look it up. Work like a slave, command like a king, create like a god. Okay, that's basically a metaphor of, in a way, creator. We're here to create. We're either gonna be here to create, build an empire, or destroy it. We're here to create or destroy. And I've talked about this on my podcast, but I'm going to relaunch it, and I'm going to listen to my episodes and get more in depth and take some and talk about it. Which, if you guys watching, I watch a lot of anime. That's most of my influence in my work and my artwork and stuff like that. But like Dragon Ball Z, um, which that's like an egg shape. Um, with Beerus, the god of destruction in that series, which is he said before creation must come destruction, and for new life to happen or new things to happen, one thing is destroyed and a new thing happens. So like stars in the universe, which when they explode, there comes with new stars. Think about in the history on Earth when something happened when an animal or a certain type of time period where animals get extinct, there's new animals that arise, and there's new stuff with mother nature and stuff. So I'm gonna break the habit, not literally just, well, yeah, For creation, yeah, must come destruction. Usually, it's a destruction, and how you could say the Big Bang Theory, quote unquote, how the universe was formed with with God saying, "Let there be light," which was vibration, law of vibration, and vibrated, and boom, big explosion that created the universe. You can say, um, that formed something. We don't know what happened after or what created the universe. Still, like it was a big, violent thing that happened. Same they little theory. I think it could be theories and stuff like that. And they said how Earth was formed too, which the moon collided with Earth. And here we are. I mean, those are some bases on scientists and I don't know, some evidence. Um, I'm not could not be 100, probably not 100%, but still like before creation must come destruction. Destruction happens. You know, pain, pain builds people. I ain't destroying the muscle or destroying yourself, but sometimes you go through stuff and you like you become a new person. Like the old person, the old you is different. You changed. And you need to be changed. You need to have growth. You're not supposed to remain the same. What time is it? Yeah, okay, cool. It's getting a little late. I don't know. Maybe I go on there live talking. Dang, I didn't write down. May have to watch this and see what I was gonna talk about tomorrow. I didn't write it down. Should have wrote it down. Should have wrote it down. I should have wrote it down. You did the chopper now. Ah. All right, let's go ahead and do some quick poses real quick. Some poses real quick. I'm about to go hop on quickposes.com. You won't be able to see it, but your man's about to get this done. Let's go to log into quick poses. Ah, typing in wrong. Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, God, God damn it. Check. Page expired. What does that mean? Ignore email. Or it's just not letting me log in for them for some darn reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me in. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Actually, let me see. Oops. Make sure that's not getting disconnected. Right. Oh my goodness. Got a lot of oh, let me log in. All right. Actually, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's getting to 11. It snaps. Actually, I'm about to end it for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna end it for the night. It's getting a little bit late right here, so I gotta get up. I'm trying to get up. Trying to get up at 4 o'clock. May not get up tonight. I mean, may not get up in the morning, but we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We go to see. We going to see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So I got one viewer on Twitch. Twitchy Twitch. Twitchy Twitch. See what we get. Let's see what we get. Oh, what the hell is that? Fireworks. Gotta be some fireworks. Yeah, that's fireworks. I was about to say that sounds like some gunshots. Nah, it's fireworks. Oh, all right. Hold up. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it for the night. All right, let me go ahead and bag it out real quick. Bag it out real quick. Bag it out real quick. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to go ahead and go to sleep. Got some other stuff I gotta do before I go to sleep. But your man's about to go to sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at this video, and we're going to. I want to pick up a topic tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. We're gonna see how it goes. Tomorrow's Friday. So, um, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I was talking about drawing took a little bit of while, and I knew something wrong, but gonna figure it out, and hope it's just a skim surface of today. And I'm talking about my philosophy and what I live by, and what I think, and how I'm thinking, and I think that outwitting learning these things called outwitting the seven deadly sins will be very beneficial in how you can help you improve your own life. I just went a little bit over it, not much too in detail, because I wanted to talk just a little bit and introduce you guys. Then I'm going to end up digging in um, more specifically and actually dig in why and some tools. I don't know, maybe a little bit. Then I'll end up writing a book about it. That's the goal for it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And Twitch, YouTube, Periscope. You guys will know from mostly my social media. If you don't follow me, Jaron W. Mitchell, Jaron Mitchell. Instagram, Jaron W. Mitchell. Twitter, Jaron W. Mitchell. Um, Facebook, just type in my name. Jaron Mitchell, Create Like God. And we still haven't got that, but you just type in my name and Facebook, Jaron Mitchell. If you want to add me, go ahead and add me. And we can take it from there. All right. So, folks, is now where we at. It's where we come from. Always creates like a God. And you want to learn how to build online business, go to JaronWMitchell.com and take your free assessment. And make sure you go ahead and text me. My text community number is 661-727-7816. Again, 661-727-7816. Create like a God. All right. Good night.